Hello. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. On behalf of Dean Sarah Gellert, I would like to welcome you to the College of Social Work as we recognize Mr. John Von Lee Jr. for his generous gift of an endowed fellowship and memorial bench in honor of his mother, the late Ms. Agenora Von Lee. In a moment, Mr. Von Lee will tell us more about his mother and her important work with and for the children of South Carolina. I want to take this moment to thank Mr. Von Lee for his support of the college. When he created this space in memory of his mother, he also contributed to creating a sense of community here at the college. This beautiful building provides us with spaces for learning and work, but the benches have created a space for rest, friendship, and fun, bridging the inside of the college with the broader university and community. I often see students eating lunch, catching up, celebrating birthdays, and calling family members between classes as they rest in this space. And some faculty members hold informal office hours here on warm, sunny days, not unlike this one, so that students don't have to choose between sunshine and support. A few weekends ago, I was here working on a Saturday morning. When I came out of the building, I saw a child with his father. They were waiting for the child's mother to get out of morning class. I was in the midst of trying to fit a laptop and a bunch of books into a very small bag, and I stopped at the bench to reconfigure my load. As I talked to the father and the son, who was maybe 8 years old, was beaming as he described his mom going back to school. His mother worked full-time at DSS and was enrolled in our part-time master's program. The 8-year-old knew that this was a lot of work, and he was very clearly proud of his mother and what she was accomplishing. The child and his father had packed a picnic to surprise the mother when she got out of class. They were eagerly waiting for her here on these benches. As faculty in the College of Social Work, we like to brag about the impact our students have on this community. Last year, our students engaged in 270,146 community service hours. We also like to think about our impact on the state and how our graduates will shape social service delivery and thus lives across the state and country. Mr. Von Lee, I would like to thank you for the benches that remind us that this place where we stand right now is a space where the college meets the broader community. Scholarships, like the benches, also help ensure that people with interest in supporting children are able to graduate and accomplish their dreams, implementing what they've learned in the classroom. It is so fitting that we might remember your mother in this space where new social workers go out to shape the lives of children in this state, but also where children come to celebrate the accomplishments and work of their parents. Please join me in thanking and welcoming Mr. John Von Lee Jr.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you all for coming. Brianne Grace, thank you for correctly pronouncing my name. Something special. And Dr. Chris Wood, thank you for putting all this together. It's most appreciated. To begin, I'll try not to break down and cry when I talk about my mother's life, but as I mentioned a moment ago to one of my cousins, I'm only half Adams, so we'll see. First, I want to recognize those who are in attendance. I've only got 10 minutes to talk about my mother, and I'm going to welcome you in categories. Her grandchildren are here, her great-grandchildren, her nephews, her cousins, her friends, and mine, and my special friend also here. I'm delighted that you were able to come. But last but not least, I want to mention the reason for the dedication. That's for the students of the School of Social Work. And of course, we're on a break right now, so not many of them could be here, but to the extent some of you are here, I'm delighted that you're here, and their teachers are all here, and I'm delighted that you are here. My mother was born in 1900 and named Agenora Adams. She was a farm girl. She was reared on my grandmother's portion of Langsyne Plantation at Fort Mott in Calhoun County. That's about 15 miles above St. Matthews. She graduated from Shakora Presbyterian College for Women in 1922. This was a Presbyterian girls' school, a college that was located off of Taylor Street. The buildings are still up there. She was a school teacher and later served as superintendent of education of Calhoun County. After her first husband died, she married my father, the depot agent. When his job took him to St. George in Dorchester County, she followed him and became a social worker with what was then called the Department of Public Welfare, the forerunner of the Department of Social Services. She served as director of social work in Dorchester County for 30 years. In that job and in her life, both public and private, like the great Will Rogers, I quote, she never met a person she didn't like. And that goes regardless of race, color, creed, or religion. So I grew up the son of a social worker. Many of the students will become working mothers, as many of the teachers here are. You'll balance yourselves between work and family, and it's not easy, but she loved it, and so will our students. Social work can be depressing at times, but you will be helping others. You will do fine. If my mother were here, she would cheer you on. In her absence and in her memory, I'll do the same. Do good for others, and you'll have happy lives as she did. And now I believe a presentation is in order. And
I would like to welcome Ms. Bridget Baggerly, the first recipient of the Agenora Adams von Lee Endowed Fellowship. Ms. Baggerly is a senior BSW student who is receiving this award for leadership in the area of child welfare and well-being and school social work. I have had Ms. Baggerly in class, and I can attest that she is a fantastic student. Ms. Baggerly would like to say a few words, but first.
We want to present this to you, Bridget, in honor of outstanding performance in the field of child welfare. University of South Carolina College of Social Work present Bridget Baggerly with the Agenora Adams von Lee Endowed Fellowship. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
My voice might be a little shaky. I don't know why, but I'm a little bit nervous. I wrote it down because I knew that I would black out a little bit. I'm nervous. Okay. Mr. Von Lee, thank you so much. I'm going to cry. I don't know why. Okay. Thank you so much for your generosity. This fellowship has helped me. I'm sorry. It's a social worker thing. This fellowship has helped me greatly with my financial standing this school year. With this aid, I have been able to maintain a 4.0 GPA last semester and this semester, which is the first time for me. I have been able to focus on my academics, which has resulted in less stress and less worry about my tuition. I'm continuing my education with the Masters of Social Work with the Advanced Standing Program here at USC this summer. And I know I would not be able to pursue this educational adventure without you and your family. So from my family to all of yours and your friends, thank you so much for this opportunity and allowing me to receive this fellowship.
So thank you so much for joining us today. We are so happy that all of you were able to attend. We're sad that more students couldn't be here, but spring break beckons them. But in celebration of this wonderful day, please let's go inside and enjoy some refreshments.
Brianne, if I may, just one moment. I notice our student body president is here. Welcome, Taylor.
Thank you. Please Please join us for refreshments inside the college. Thank you.